body for my own. Ooh.
Oh, I thought we were doing it.
I was gonna do it to the beat.
Woke up in the middle of
the night and I wanted to try Bacardi Spice. Could have swore I was dreaming. For this I was fiending, so I had to take a little ride. Backtracking on these few years, wondering why I'm starting to do a thing on $20 booze. But that doesn't matter to me, because every time you drink, you don't lose. I'm so lonely. So lonely. So today, anyways, we could have done the whole goddamn song and then we would have went on to the rest of his soundtrack. Do you understand?
Here, let me cut you off real quick. Talk about the booze because I'm empty.
Okay. So, again, this is Well the Top Shelf. We're recording for our second time today. I'm your boy, Jay.
It's your boy, Devin.
This is Well the Top Shelf again. So, today we're going to be, we're going down from the
Blue Label. Unfortunately, we can't chug a whole bottle of Blue. Okay,
yes, you can.
We can chug a whole bottle of Blue Label. We just choose not to because that would hurt.
Because we're fancy bitches.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
That would hurt.
So we're going to go with a bottle that's 10% of the cost. This is legit $20.
Yeah.
I bought this for $20. And it is 10% of the amount. So we're going to see. Let's try a little bit just on its own. Okay. Let's try a little bit on its own.
I got you.
And then we'll mix it with some 7-Up, which is, I think, a pretty common rum thing. Let's cheers it.
Cheers.
Well, the Top Shelf.
So for a cheap spice rum, that's actually not bad.
It's very vanilla forward.
It tastes like what's the Sailor Jerry's?
Yeah,
this tastes like Sailor Jerry's.
So a lot of them do this where they put vanilla flavoring in to try to get that cask flavor, and this is very much that. This is very vanilla forward.
Yeah,
I think it would be really good with Coke. I'm gonna go with, if I was to rate this on an overall booze.
Yeah,
I gotta say this is probably
6.4?
6. Yeah, I was thinking 6.2, but 6. I'll give it 6.4.
6.4. It's not bad. It's not.
I need to stop doing that also, though. Every time I go, I probably do 6.2. You go 6.4, and I go, probably 6.4.
So here's my thing. It's not a bad looking bottle.
Not bad, but nothing crazy.
It literally just straight up says spiced Bacardi on it, right? Which is rum, right? And if anybody's ever tried Sailor Jerry's, this is very comparable to, or is it comparable? I don't know the fucking word.
Comparable. That's fine.
To Sailor Jerry's.
Yeah.
The only thing about Sailor Jerry's is, I feel like it's like maybe $3 more.
No, it's about the same, but it's stronger.
Is it? Well, Sailor Jerry's is like, it's like 90 proof, right?
Yeah.
What is this? 80?
Yeah, I think it's 40%. So I think this one has 40 horsepower. Your daddy's got it.
Yeah, you got it. You can see better than I can. I'm gonna go ahead and mix that with my finger there.
What the fuck? They don't even list it on. That's how garbage it is.
Yeah,
35%. And I'm pretty positive that Sailor Jerry's is 45.
So
for that, I think we should drop it down to 6.2.
You're right.
Sailor's Jerry's.
I would even go 6.1. I'm gonna give this a 6.1 only because it's not a bad looking bottle, but it tastes like Sailor Jerry's, but won't kick in the ass like Sailor Jerry's.
Exactly, and that's let's be honest. If we're drinking rum, that's what we're going for, right?
Unless it's like coconut rum, then I'm a fucking bougie bitch, and I like my Kenny Chesney has a booze.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So when we went camping recently, we tried Kenny Chesney's booze.
What the fuck was it called though?
I feel bad. It was a blue bottle.
Sorry, Kenny.
Sorry, Kenny. We know you watch this, and we know that you're disappointed. Pretty good stuff. If you sponsored us, we'd remember. Couldn't even taste it. Like, we put it in pineapple juice. And you couldn't even taste it. It was delicious.
Blue Chair Bay?
Huh?
Blue Chair Bay?
Yeah. Blue Chair Bay?
That's it.
See, that's the plus to having a fucking producer.
That's what it was called.
My boy Wood can produce the fuck out of it.
I bet he could, bro.
That's all I got for you.
That's all we needed.
That's all you need, bro.
Hey, girl. So, we got to give it a 6.2, 6.1. I'm going to go 6.2.
I'm going to go 6.1. So there you have it, 6.1.5.
Yeah, 6.1.5. Anywhere between that area. I think it's, in my opinion, at least how our ratings go, I would say anything over 5 is like okay, worth buying. 6 is like, hey, if this is all you have, go for it.
Right.
7 goes into the like, go for this over our other
Here's
things.
Then
and
here's what we're gonna do. Our next booze that we're gonna rate is gonna be vodka, and here's the challenge. Jay's gonna buy his own bottle,
Okay.
and I'm gonna bring a bottle. I want him to bring a
Hammer
top tier
Spring.
bottle, and I'm gonna bring a low tier bottle. Not because I want him to spend more money.
Yeah, that's what it sounded
whatever.
like.
Yeah.
But it's because I want a blind taste test of low tier vodka versus a top tier vodka, and I want you to
do
try
that
it.
with
Actually-
vodka. Vodka is rubbing alcohol, no matter which one it is. But Hammer Spring is really good.
That's true. So how about
Potatoes.
this? How about I'll still buy both? How
Right.
about you pay me for the low, but let me hold on, but let me mess with the low?
No, nope. You don't get the taste either or until we record.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with that.
Because
But let me mess with the
I
low.
guarantee you, pop off vodka, you cannot tell the difference from Grey Goose.
See, and I think you
Great.
could.
Man.
So a lot of them have, if you run it through.
You can now that you know what Grey Goose is, but in the moment as a blind test, I doubt.
Hey,
I doubt
would you be? So here's Wood. I have enough booze here. I'm wondering if I had people come over to my house and I did a bunch of taste tests on a bunch of different alcohols. I mean, obviously, pretty much what I'm offering you is free booze. Is that something you would be interested in to come try booze without any? Wait, you'd
Absolutely.
be blindfolded the entire time, and you would have to tell
Absolutely.
me what you rated them.
Absolutely.
I would like to. I think that would be a good video.
I
Yeah,
think so
that
too.
would be
Right?
good.
Like
Yeah.
go through let's go through vodkas, and I'd buy a top tier, a middle tier, a bottom tier. Do it that with whiskeys. Do a top tier, middle
Yeah,
tier, bottom
absolutely.
tier,
Absolutely.
and then go through all of them, and then you would be able to see like, oh, hey, you
So,
know what?
hey,
This isn't worth spending the extra money.
And tequila.
Okay, here's the thing, man. Off camera, we have a good story to tell you about some fucking whiskey. Okay, we're not going to share it on camera. Take my word for that. And you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. Oh, that time we had gay sex. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll tell you off camera.
Yeah, no, it's definitely off camera. Take my word for it. But you're going to want to hear the story because it's fucking amazing and also cringeworthy.
No. I think I actually have told him that.
Have you told him?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to bring it up who it is because the
Right,
reason
don't-
it's off camera.
Don't
yeah.
bring it up who it is, but you know the booze.
Is it the one
Yeah.
you told me the other day?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
So I just told him that.
gross, right?
So I'm thinking about having people over. I have a table here. I think it would be cool because we have enough booze. We have like really top tier stuff that we could have people try.
No shit, yeah.
So I want to try to do that as a video. Anyway, again, 6.2, not great, but it'll
Spice-
get done. It'll get done at a party.
So it's Bacardi, genuine spice rum. What do you
Yeah.
give it? What's the final rate?
6.2. I think 6.2.
1.5. You heard it.
So I think anywhere between then,
Yeah.
it's gonna get the job done when you take it to a party, but it's
Well,
not
yeah.
going to be like
Bro, of course.
you're not fancying anybody
I remember getting fucked up when I was like 16 years old.
on Popov.
Anything got the job done.
Yeah.
So I remember.
See, I think if you're
So here's my
16, this is a 9.
Here's my thing. You hit your boys up, right? At 16, you're like, hey, bring whatever you can, right? And you go to this party. All right, 3 guys got like 6 beers apiece. One of them's like fucking Coors. One of them's Blue Moons. The other one's Budweiser. And then one guy has like a half bottle of wine. One guy has a half bottle of fucking Jack Daniels, right? My point is that you got these mix of liquors, right?
Yeah.
When you're 16, you don't give a fuck.
Well, yeah. If we're rating
when
on a
you-
16
yeah,
level,
when
this
you're-
is a 10.
Yeah, when you're 16 years old, that's a 10.
How did you guys? I mean, I don't think you would drink when you were under 21, if I'm not mistaken. If you did, how did you get booze? Was it free? So we always did and it was a kind of a crap thing where you buy a bottle. You buy a bottle, and then you buy them a bottle.
Right.
Right. So if you're like, hey, I want this $20 bottle, they'll buy themselves a $20 bottle.
Yeah.
How did you do it when you were younger?
No, I had a buddy of mine so when I was 15, he was 22 actually, which is kind of weird now that I think about it, that he hung out with a bunch of high schoolers. I would give him,
Fresno.
I would give him like $40 and be like, hey, buy me a bottle of this, and then you can get whatever you want. $40 is a good number, right? To
Yeah,
like
but so how much money were you giving him though?
a bottle for a bottle.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah, a bottle for a bottle.
I feel like you're not listening to me because I literally just said that.
Yeah.
And you went, no, it's goddamn, you know what it is? And this is where this whole thing comes down to. This is Snapchat and Tinder. No, don't get off of that. Don't try that bullshit. Is Tinder, right? Like it all comes down to like dating websites. There's a bunch of them. It's legit.
I did just get a Tinder message, right? From a Tinderoni.
You know that iPhone has a mute. You just hit the little clicker on the side and it will shut up.
It's actually, I don't think it's yours. Is your phone going off?
It was mine.
Was it yours?
So here's my thing. So we did a whole epi on Tinder, right?
Yeah, we did a whole epi.
A whole epi on Tinder. I met a chick on Tinder. We actually had a good relationship, and then she like up and moved across the country out of nowhere. Anyway, so I'm back on Tinder, ladies. So
did you hear that? I think it was
good.
an ocean splashing.
Yeah, dude. No, legitimately, I don't know how he does it.
What?
Legitimately, this man pulls in babes.
It is weird.
It's not weird. It's just.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My last few chicks were like fucking dimey dimes.
Yeah,
bro.
they were dimey dimes.
And I'm fat and ugly, bro. I'm an ugly son.
No, hey, don't say
but-
that about my friend.
Hey,
I took that from him. Don't say that about my friend. Legitimately, see, here's my thing. I thought that was a beat going. Here's my thing. I always told people that I thought that they should give you a license, like your driver's license, that gave you a number, and you would go and you do a bunch of aptitude tests, and then it would give you a number, right?
Right.
And you could date 2 up or 2 down, and you didn't stay out of that range.
That's the number regardless. Yeah, that's the number regardless.
Yeah, I would say, well, it depends. It depends on where you're putting people.
No.
No, because if Brad Pitt's a 10, then I'm a 2. You know what I mean?
No. So here's my thing. Okay, if Brad Pitt is a 10, you're a 5, bro. You're a 5.
I'll take that, but that was super
You're
long.
5 because I guarantee you one of 2 things. One, you can beat the shit out of Brad Pitt. I guarantee you can.
I don't know in Fight Club.
Fuck Fight Club. 2, I guarantee you're funnier than Brad Pitt.
Okay, I'll take that.
I personally don't know Brad Pitt, so hit me up if you want to like debate this.
Yeah, let's hang out, Brad Pitt, and let's see if you're funnier.
But one of 2 things: you can beat the shit out of him, and you're funnier, right? So obviously he's way good looking. I mean I don't know, but I guarantee his dick's bigger, right? When your name is Brad Pitt, you just naturally have a 9-inch dick.
I'm just assuming, yeah.
That's just what I assume, right?
Really?
Call me old fashioned, but it is what it is.
But dude, I think so. What would you put you at?
Me? Oh, I'm a solid 5.
See, I think you would be above me. I think you'd be a 6. I think you died.
If you're a 5, I'm a 5.1. Then what the fuck are you talking about?
He still just said he was hotter than me, but whatever. I was trying
5.1.
You still date 9s,
dude.
If 10s are rich girls,
dude,
because your girls are hot, but they're not rich.
They're not rich.
Yeah, if they're rich, they'd be 10s.
They're mildly retarded, but.
Oh no! God damn it! All right, we'll just demonetize literally everything we've done here. That's fine. So, but the girls you do pick up are very attractive.
But if they choose, so here's my thing. There's a reason. There's a reason why they're an X. 1, 2. I have the gift of gab, and you do too, and that's just what it is. We know how to woo bitches,
See, and I think it's maybe when you're older. I think when you're younger, that
Wood walk away.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this.
I'm out." Wood's like, "I'm out."
I friend zone it so goddamn quick. I'm the cool guy. Like
I
I'm
just
the guy
had a baby puke on my floor, so I had to take a time out.
Yeah.
Hi.
There's a lot of kids in this place.
Yeah, pull again.
Seriously. See, chop them off, boys. So
If I could give you any dating advice whatsoever, is cut your balls off.
Hey, my son's
Serious.
listening to this, so say that one
I
more
know.
time, but in the mic.
Yeah, cut your balls off.
Cut your balls
Cut
off.
your fucking balls off, you retard.
Just cut them off right now. You seen that word?
Sorry.
Cut your balls off.
So
I promise. So
I'm not saying that like in a derogatory mean, right?
No,
it's
yeah,
like,
you are.
yeah, but I don't
Right,
think they
bro.
care.
Absolutely do it.
People care, right? It's like say, do you? Nah, you're stupid. I don't know. I'm trying to save it.
You're just digging a hole, bro.
Dude.
Just let it go.
Okay.
Let it go. Chop your
Alright,
balls
so
off.
if you want to like direct message me, it's double D.
So obviously dating is a big deal. You've started dating, and again, every time I've seen one of your girls, so I was never a part of Tinder, right? I was
Mhm.
never a part of the new dating. When back in my day, when I'd have to go hit on a girl, I'd have to walk across the bar and I'd have to say some stupid ass pickup line to
Please
try to
tell
pick
me.
this girl up.
What?
No, dude, I don't even
Tell
have.
me what a line. What'd you
Tell
say?
me
What'd
one
you
of your
say?
one-liners, dude. Legitimately,
I'll tell you one-liners.
go for it.
Hey, I may not be Fred Flintstone, but I can make your bed rock.
See, here's mine. All right, hold on.
You use that at
What's
a
up,
bar
ladies?
because they're drunk, because that's terrible.
Yeah, hold
Yeah.
on.
Oh, my like clientele are intoxicated women.
Ladies, make sure you're sitting on a towel here because things are about to get crazy.
Oh shit! Moist.
Hey, girl, if you were a Pokemon, I'd choose you.
Boom! Hey, I'll show you my
You guys-
Pokemon if you give me a Pikachu.
Look, I don't know what good lines are other than like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Jeremy."
Hey, my thing is hey, you want to get a pizza and fuck? What? You don't like pizza? Or whatever. However you guys want to word it.
I have really good jokes that I know aren't made for YouTube.
You know,
Like, I actually have some
Jeremy.
decent ones. What are you looking for?
Jeremy.
Yeah, that's my point though. Was
Hey,
there?
no, this is what I want to know. Wood, how'd you pull your wife? What was the move?
It's. I'm gonna
What
have
was the line?
I'm gonna have my backup producer take over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect, ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Well, no, the wrong one.
Top one. And the most beautiful girl I know,
Hey, so
other than my daughter.
okay, be honest with me. What was the line? What did Wood say that like you were like, I'm gonna marry that bald-headed
Bastard.
masterpiece?
It was his shoes, honestly. He didn't.
Oh, shit.
It
Dude,
was his shoes.
he's got Wood. Let me see your shoes. What do you got? What do you got on right now?
Dude, I got designer shoes. No girl's ever been like, I'm about to sleep with that fat man.
Yeah, they saw the face wearing the shoes. Wood, what do you got? on-
Oh, that was funny.
Nice shoes. Yes.
Nice shoes, huh?
I was like, I like those shoes. Well, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Okay,
You got into shoes too late.
what shoes do you have on right now? Currently have on right now?
I don't have
Yeah.
shoes. I got bare feet.
That's a girl
All
thing. though.
natural.
All
I
natural.
got bare feet.
Okay.
So we're talking about like obviously dating, things that we used to obviously have to say in person that we no longer have to say because of Tinder, right?
I
Okay.
love Tinder.
Were you ever part of like online dating?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Mm-mm.
So,
But my brother, yes, met his wife.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Is he still on?
Still on Tinder? No.
Mm.
Still married? Yes.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
good for Tinder.
Same lady.
See, I put 3 pictures on Tinder, and my profile says coffee ? And that's it. That's all I got.
See, which is
And
funny
I can't
because
believe I haven't found my mate.
which is funny because I think you're wittier that I think that you would be because
You're a man of many words.
yeah, he really is. Coffee. I never know what is the joke you put on there for girls to know you're funny, right? Like the same with because that's the thing is I almost want to be like, hey, I promise I'm funny. Like you almost want to say some like
Some
ridiculous
stupid shit. Yeah.
some stupid shit. Because it's based completely off of looks, and they've done a bunch of statistics saying that people are more depressed now because of their looks and stuff like that. Ash, you would be just fine
Agreed.
because you're beautiful, but like guys like me, like I feel like how do you?
compare myself with the best of them?
You're good. You're a good liar. You're beautiful, and so
Yeah,
I think that you.
I'll be honest. You're a lot hotter than Wood. I'll just say that.
Yeah. But I mean,
bless his heart. I mean that, and I mean that in
Yeah.
a good Christian way.
yeah, no, good Christian way. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's way hotter.
Yeah, way hotter.
No,
And
I think
and you probably have better shoes.
no. Actually, that's
he's
where I
got-
gotta stop.
he's
Like she's
got-
got some
I
good
was
shoes, but
Jeremy.
Wood is weird with his shoes.
No shit.
Yeah, Wood's actually got style.
Yes.
Does he
Yeah, he
really?
does really.
And he
You
has
slick bastard.
more shoes than I do.
No
Yeah, he
shit.
definitely does. I didn't even actually know that, but I 100% assumed. Like if you would have just asked me yesterday, I'd have been like, yeah, he's probably got more shoes.
Yes.
All
And
right.
they're nice shoes. He spends money on his shoes.
I
Yeah,
bet. Okay.
Not too much money because he doesn't have that much money, but he does.
but goddamn it,
Well, yeah,
when he
bless his
does,
heart.
he spends all the money on his shoes. And he has like he was the one that kind of got me into bow ties and stuff like that.
No
He's
shit.
got a weird. He's got style, dude.
style.
He's got style. However, I will give it this because he's watching this, and I don't want his ego to get too goddamn big. Sometimes his style is a little weird. His at the
What do you
Christmas
mean?
party 3 years ago,
What
where
do
he's
you-
got like a button down thing. And he's like, "No, this is no, bro, that was
he
not
still
style."
makes it look good.
Girl,
he
that's
does.
because you're his lover. That's because you're his lover. You know goddamn well you thought he
she's
looked
She's
ridiculous.
speaking old lady speak, okay?
Yeah, she's
He can
kissing his
wear
butt right
ridiculous
there.
things, but I
He
still think it
looks
looks
goddamn ridiculous. He had a dress shirt button all the way to his belly button, and that was a part of it. Is you can't alpha roll him because he's sitting there going like, I fucking love how I look, and so you're kind of just like, fuck. But
Yeah.
it looks ridiculous a little bit. I mean, we gave it to him, but it
Yeah.
looks silly a little bit.
He's probably got more swag than you do.
Oh, 100% he's got more
Yeah,
swag.
okay. I'll give it to him.
He taught me a thing that I don't use often because
The tuck? Or what? Oh,
no,
sorry,
the
sorry.
looking girls in
Totally different.
looking
Sorry.
girls in the eyes for 3 seconds. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look girls in the eyes for 3 seconds and
Weird.
you let them look away. And
yeah.
he's like, that's how I assert
That's-
his dominance.
Is that how he got you? Did he fucking
do
creep
the look.
you out
Yeah.
into
Not-
wiping him?
No, it wasn't a creep thing, but he did the 3-second thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Did he really?
And if a girl keeps eye contact with you, one of two things: either she wants to fight you, which is uncommon,
Mhm.
or she wants to have sex with you.
So that's like my move, and I remember my move in high school. I told you about this.
Yeah, Roofalin.
No, yeah,
Oh.
you fucking throw a roofie in this fucking beer,
And if she drinks it,
yeah, and if she drinks it, you're gonna get laid that night. If not, you know what?
honestly,
It's a long
though,
walk
I'm
home.
sorry, Bill
didn't
Cosby
work
came
out for
out
you.
this week, and I apologize
Oh.
for any girls that are victims of rape.
Yeah. Anyway, no, my move is right, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? But you remember high school? You're hanging out with a chick, right? You're making out. You grab the back of her head. You're doing a little kissy smooch, right? You grab her hand and you put it on your dick, and you keep making
Definitely not
out.
what I thought you
And if she keeps her hand on your dick, she's down. She is DTF, as the kids say. Now, if she pulls her hands away, okay, fuck it. You're just making out. No harm, no foul.
See, you guys are way see. This is the swag that I don't have, right? Because I'm the guy that I go.
Well,
Sorry,
let me-
so I'd be like, "Hey, my name's Jeremy. What's your name?"
Let me ask
And
you.
they'd be like, "Oh, Caitlin." I'd be like, "Beauty, thy name is Caitlin." Like I'm one of those
How
nerds,
old were
right?
you? How old were you when you lost the V card?
So I was sorry, Mom, because I know you watch this. 15, and actually, she probably remembers this one night because I wasn't a bad kid, right? Like I always checked in for curfew. I didn't like getting in trouble. I was one of those kids. But one time I didn't check in for curfew, and it was this girl named Shawnee, and we were in a
Johnny Show.
and we were in a car
Hit
in
me
a,
up.
and we were in a car in a church parking lot, and she
Went
she
balls deep. Okay.
Yeah.
How old were you?
15. It sounds like you ever.
Yeah, that's the
15.
magic. I was 15. No
Yeah,
shit. I
He
was
says that.
15. So here's the thing. My son is in the studio right now, right? And I was 15 years old when I was balls deep in his mom. Hey, sorry, bud.
Oh, well,
But it is what it is.
older now, Wood says.
What's that?
Wood says it's old. The age is older now. It was 15.
Wood's older now. Yeah, he is.
No.
Wait, actually, ask Wood what age did, because he was devout religious. What was his age?
What was your age?
27.
His, I bet you he's like 22.
He says it doesn't matter.
No, we want to know. We want to know.
Did I just
snort? You snorted like a motherfucker.
Grab that
Easy,
noose
Miss
and
Piggy.
hang it from the rafters,
Easy, Miss
please.
Piggy.
Oh
Okay,
my-
so here's the thing.
I don't know why
Now-
bitches don't love me.
Now Wood,
Snorted.
we have a contest going on. Like we have,
He says,
bet.
"Grab me and-"
we need to know this information. When did he?
I don't. Are you talking about Wood?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna give it up.
yeah, I don't think it is.
Tell him to give it up. You're his wife. Tell him to give it up
Here, can you hand me that?
in a good way.
In a good way. He
Uh,
was probably about the same.
What?
He was probably about the same age.
He was 37.
what did you just drop?
He's 36
plug
and he
that
has
back
a
in?
14-year-old.
Oh, weird.
Do that math right now while you're pouring a drink.
What?
Was he 12? No, he's 22. So but again, it's not. I don't think it's, and that's about the age, I guess. And honestly, I don't care if he tells me different, because that's just what I guessed, and so I'm gonna say. Right.
Hey, can you believe Wood was 23 when he finally fucking?
Well, hold on.
The
let's-
V-card?
Well, if we're gonna go that way, we might as well go like way later. Be like, can you believe he's 52?
Wood was 52.
He's not even 40.
Dude, they found a dinosaur before they realized he got laid. Can
Uh,
you believe that?
So anyway, Tinder has become a new thing, right? And I was watching you on it, and I'm gonna be honest.
Tenderonis, bro.
I would have messed up, because I don't even know the left and the right thing.
Here's
and
what I don't
would've-
know.
And I would have just.
Let me get a girl's perspective on this. What do you put for the headline?
Yeah, what do you put on the headline?
If you had a Tinder
Can't
right
write it
now,
down.
no. Look, if you had a Tinder right now, if you were single, it was totally legit, right? What would your headline be?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Coffee?
What would
question
What?
mark? Coffee? Question mark?
Hell yeah!
Okay, let's try that again.
Let's try that.
So what would be one that would where you'd be like, oh, that's kind of cute. Like, what would they have to put, or what would be creepy as a
That's a good. I don't know. What is a headline? A creepy headline?
yeah, like what would be a good headline? You know what I mean? As a soon-to-be divorcee, what would you put as a line in your thing?
Jeremy, I have no idea.
Me either.
I have no idea.
And that's why I was saying it's crazy. Do you
I'd have
put
to, like,
something
go-
romantic?
It depends. You can. I
Yeah,
don't
but,
think
like,
there's anything wrong with.
Let's say all the girls you talk to, because I know you talk to at least a couple of girls.
Any girls
what
that are on
do you-
Tinder.
Yeah, whatever. It's mostly me being a diva. So, is there anything that you would do? Do girls even like romantic guys anymore? Is that kind of a thing of the past? Is it
No, it's
more
not
of a like? Do they like manly guys? Do they like guys that are like
So
soft and supple?
here's what I've noticed, and before you answer that, oh, cute.
What adorable little.
I know,
Mm.
I hate you. So what about guys who do their eyebrows? You know, because guys do that shit now. They get their-
Metrosexuals.
Yeah. Well, straight dudes are getting their shit.
That's what
lined up.
metrosexuals are. Metrosexuals are straight guys that like to
Looking
take
good.
it. They like to do female like product,
So-
like pedicures, manicures.
You look at guys like Jeremy, right? They got tits and they can fucking rearrange a fucking
I love
a
Jeremy.
64 Corvette, right? They can fucking fix a fucking motor, right? Or you got guys who can like wait in line for 2 hours to get their eyebrows done.
Well, it
are
depends.
the things-
If it's a guy that has like a unibrow, if they have some weird stuff going on, if it's one big thick line of eyebrow, then yeah. If they get their eyebrows done, then
Let me
high
ask you
five.
this: let's say Unibrow is a multimillionaire, and that's his look. Anthony Davis.
I think money's got to come into it at
Anthony
least a little bit.
Anthony Davis.
Does money come into it a little bit? Yeah, it does.
Pause,
She's-
pause,
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 yeah,
pause, 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 pause. Yeah, yes, it does.
'Cause The reason why I like to ask you a lot of questions is because I'm very jealous of your guys' relationship. I think your guys' relationship is very
They do have a
open.
relationship.
They're
Mhm.
both. I mean, obviously he's the reacher and you're the settler, but at the same time,
That's true.
you've got two very beautiful people in a
Obviously.
relationship who are very happy. And I always wondered, like, in a Tinder thing, like what you put. So I'm talking with some people, and this was a nurse, and she was mean, but I'm sitting there talking to her about like looks and stuff like that. You have to be very funny otherwise. So what is something that somebody could put? Do they put a joke, or what can they put in that would make you go like, oh, hey, maybe this person is did my
What
camera
happened?
die? You just
Bye-bye.
stay there.
Okay. I don't know. Jeremy's camera thing. He thinks his
Can you
camera
still
died.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Well, his camera died. Oh,
Oh.
and we're back.
And we're
Next on stage. Anyway, so
Oh, do you want me to answer the question?
what was the question?
The, the question. Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll wait. I'll wait for Jeremy until he gets back.
Please.
But please.
No, go for it. Answer it. I'm listening.
Oh, he broke it again.
No, yeah, he's fixing something, but you can answer. We can totally hear.
So, if money was a thing, then Wood and I probably wouldn't be one. Because he's got 5 kids.
Uh-huh.
He can't have a lot of money and all the
Right
kids.
after.
But
Oh, you're interrupting.
Sorry, go.
So no, I think so. Okay, for me, I don't think I would have been able to do Tinder because I like the organic meet someone in person kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not, like the Tinder is hard for me because I wouldn't be able to trust the other person behind the picture.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what your first line is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if that is really the person. So I would have a hard time with Tinder. I like
agree.
the meet somebody. I like
Absolutely.
the one-on-one conversation.
Fuck. So what was it about Wood's one-on-one conversation that wooed you?
He was easy to talk to. I've never had like the person that I was dating. Well, the person I was dating was never my friend. I was friends, but I had never. The person I dated was never. I never had a best friend.
So let me ask you this.
The person that I dated was my best friend.
So let me ask you this, and I want you to be 100% honest with me.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay. Yes.
What is more important, a physical connection or a intellectual connection?
That's a difficult question to answer.
I know. I've seen this, buddy. Yeah, I hear you.
It's got to be both. You have to have a physical connection with a person. You also have to. That's one of my favorite things about Wood is he and I connected on an emotional level and a physical.
Fuck
and I
yeah.
never had both of those with one person.
Right.
So when I found
That's
Wood,
awesome.
we had both, and that was what got me.
That's awesome.
So how did you know you had an emotional connection? Like, what was the thing that you were like, oh, we actually have an emotional connection?
It was all of our conversations because we
Okay.
talked nonstop. It was
About?
texting, it was calling all the time, and it was good conversation.
Okay.
We could talk
there's
about the dumb
like,
shit. It was
okay,
still
so there's conversations that fill the void, right? And then there's
Yeah.
meaningful conversations. What are
there was still
meaningful?
both.
Right. What are meaningful conversations for you that you were like, Wood is the guy. He's the guy. He's the man. I'm gonna do it. Yep. Full send.
Oh, but full send. Meaningful conversations.
Sorry, we also have thunder around our house. So if you hear loud banging, it's not just
Someone breaking in.
our neighbors.
The meaningful conversation is like you share the same values, you share the same dreams, the same hopes. Like you have.
Tell them to check the comments.
Oh, check the comments. Wood says.
Oh, damn it.
Shit.
He is ugly. Screw you. I know you have access to our account, so
It says screw you.
Then what was a good? Okay, so from a girl's perspective, I'm going to take you out on a date.
Okay.
What is the best date I could take you out on? Like, what is like a perfect date for a girl? If I'm going to take a girl that I'm like, hey, you know what, this girl's beautiful. I want to like impress her on her first date. What do I do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You
No,
lived it.
because
You
Me
lived
and Mark
it.
first, we went to Taco Time for lunch.
Hell yeah, those fucking
actually.
those,
That was our
those
first date.
quesadillas. Yeah, and those peach
Yeah.
smoothies.
So how many?
Damn, all I knew is I had to take a girl to Taco Time.
Yeah, and you get some taco time.
Yeah.
I really
So
think
I
like
always-
dinner is perfect. If whether you make it, whether you go out to it, I would say go out to a restaurant first
Yeah.
to dinner and then make it later.
So
Because
here's
if
how
you
here's how I always do dates. So here, my first date
Oh yeah.
is I take them to a place that they're interested in. So like obviously I've been talking to them. Let's say I was talking with you and you're like, hey, I went to Peru. I would take you to a Peruvian restaurant so that way you're in your realm, right? So girls
Right.
are like you'd be like, oh my god, I don't even know what's this Peruvian food, ceviche. They'd be like, I love ceviche, and you would like order everything and would totally be in your realm. And then I would take you to a place where either I'm well known or something that I know well. So that way we ended on me knowing, like, me being the man, right? Like as
This
bad
is
as
my
it
comfort
sounds, like I always used to take girls to a coffee shop where everybody knew my name, right? So they'd be like, oh, hey, Jeremy, how's it going? And I'd be like, ah. So they kind of see you in your element.
Fuck.
And then you would take them home and you'd do like the whole kiss on, well, you kiss on the first date, right? I always kiss on the first date. I try not to go any
Same.
further.
never put your hand on your dick.
Yeah, I never put her hand on my dick, ever. That's
That's the
not
move.
daddy's thing.
That's the move.
That's never
Yeah.
been my move.
Honestly, I think that
that's-
would be a total turn off for me too. So
So
And you wouldn't have been my type.
I would have pulled my hand away.
so I would take them to their thing, then to my thing, then I would take them home, right? And it was this kind of like where we got you to be, I get to see you in your element, you get to see me in my element, and at the end I'm like in element, so I get that kind of kissy.
Oh, yeah.
Then my second date is like second or third date. It depends on the girl. I would have them come to my house where they would get there and I'm in like an apron playing Italian music, making Italian food with a glass of wine. So like a big pizza pie, that's amore. So I'd be cooking. They'd see me even more in my element. We'd take it home. And by that, it would be the second or third date. I would have candles. And then we'd watch Under the Tuscan Sun with Diane Lane.
Fuck
It would
yeah.
be this like beautiful
Yeah,
little
man,
thing.
he's good.
I know. And then
I like that date.
if the girl like really likes you, then they go further and we can make this like romantic little
Yeah.
thing. That's usually my date thing. But the problem with Tinderoni is you don't get
Do that.
that like
So
interaction before. It's
But-
like, hey, you want to
all
go over to my
texting,
house
right?
and
Do
Netflix
text.
and chill?
the thing with Tenderoni, you got to understand, is she's like, I'm not about Netflix and chill. But then at 1 a.m, when you're like, hey, want to come over? And she's like, yeah, I'll come over. You know you're about to Netflix and chill.
Yeah, and see, and again, I don't think I have that type of like style that girls are like, hey, I want to Netflix and chill with Jeremy.
No, I will. I'll fuck you on the first date. Just throwing that out there.
So that's usually my dating thing, right? That's like my dating go-to. What is that impressive to you? Is that something that guys?
I think it's a great date.
Okay.
What?
She said it was a great date.
I think it's a great date.
It is a great date.
But what would you say is like
Uh-huh.
the perfect date? If a guy was going to woo you,
Yeah.
let's say
Wood
Wood
is
is no longer in the
That's
picture for
good.
whatever reason.
That's good.
What's the perfect date to you? A guy's
Oh,
going to
that's
take you.
so
He has
good.
unlimited money, unlimited everything.
Ah, that's
What's
so
his
good. That's a
date?
great question.
Ah, I don't know. The perfect date.
Girls blush, and she's like,
No pressure. Fucking heartbeat.
I don't know.
you don't know?
I don't know what the perfect date is. There's
Hey,
no-
let me ask you. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What was your first date with Wood?
My first date with Wood was
Yep.
at taco time for lunch.
Taco
Legit.
time.
That was
Who went lunch?
Who knew?
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Hey, was it during the summertime when peach season was around? Because those fucking peach shakes are amazing.
Were there
it
peak
was
shakes?
summertime, but I don't think they're.
There
He
it is.
didn't even
There it is.
chip in for the peach shake.
Round of applause. Hey,
Dude, that guy,
Wood got it done, bro.
the Wood did get it
On
done.
a lunch date.
Because
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I have to use my A game of that and like on the third date knocking rocks at their window, calling them Juliet to get them to go on a fourth date with me, let
yeah.
alone because I always think winter is the best time for dates.
Winter is
Winter is the best time for dates. Would
In
you
Or-
agree or do you like
Cuddle
summertime
season?
dates?
Orem has
Cuddle
Go ahead.
season.
what?
It's cuddle season. Winter is cuddle
Exactly.
season. Yes.
Orem has their like downtown area where they have like heat lamps and shit, and they have fireplaces and shit. You can cuddle during the winter season, so it's snowing and you're still warm.
You can do,
Cuddling, have a good ass time.
you can do the carriages in the
Yeah.
wintertime. You can go see Christmas lights. And you can do the whole and this is always my favorite thing. I don't know what the age limit is of when this is no longer cute and just longer like
14.
creepy. It probably is. Is when you're like sitting in the park and then she throws like a little snowball at you and you're like, "Oh my god." And then you tackle her in the snow and then you make out.
It's
Is that
14.
I knew it was. Dang it. That's why, you know what? I'd be
you're cute.
romantic AF if it was 14
Yeah,
bucks.
bro. If you were in junior high, you would.
I'd be bowling.
I literally would give you my panties if we were in junior high, bro. But we're not in junior high, so I gotta call the police.
So, if a guy started throwing snow at you in the middle of a field, you'd be
I
like,
don't
"Hey,
know
we're
if I
too
would.
old for this."
I don't think I'd be down for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
it's cold and I don't like the carriage, the horse carriage thing. I think that's a great idea. The snow,
Not so
Nope,
much.
wants to be rolling around in the snow. It's too cold. and wet.
That's good to know. Actually, that's the reason I ask you is because your boy needs to know.
Go back to the carriage ride. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Fuck
carriage
yeah.
ride. Well, and that's a lot of people. I think it's funny when they bring up dates now. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I took her on a hike." Dude, I hate hiking.
Dude, I fucking
Oh, I
hate
like
it.
And I don't want a girl to
I
know
would
my
like hiking.
cardiovascular level until like
Yeah,
date
the hill.
12.
until your balls deep and you're like, yeah, I came. You good?
So how is if a
down.
guy took you on a date, how would you rate that 1 to 10?
On a hiking date,
Yeah,
I like hiking, so
I know
would
you
go
do.
up
That's
there, so
well,
sorry.
that's the problem. All hot girls like
because it,
hiking.
you don't have to like run up the hill. You could be walking or
Girl, even when I'm hiking, I'm dying. Okay, like even when I'm just like
Dragging
with
and dragging.
sticks, I'd feel like I'd be the guy being like, "Hey, I'm taking sticks because like I can't handle this," and they'd be like, "Oh my god, am I dating a 1,000-year-old?" Jesus,
yeah, you can't
it'd
do
be. Hey,
You gotta
can you
lose
sticks? Well, and my problem with like hiking in general is usually when you go hiking, you put them on. You put them on as if I'm sitting there laying them down. No, but you hang out at the top and you hang out for a while. Most girls and boys that I've been hiking with, you get up there for 5 minutes and they're like, "All right, can we head down now?" And
All
I'm
right,
like,
we're good. We've
"Yeah."
seen
And
it.
I'm like, "Dude, I thought we were camping. I brought a tent."
Yeah.
tent for other reasons. than camping.
I went and hiked Squaw Peak.
Mhm.
Have you been up there?
Mhm.
It's a hike.
Is it?
Yeah, and I went up there and finally when I got up, my brother opened up his backpack and pulled out a beer.
That's what I'm talking about.
JJ handed me a beer. So him and I chugging a beer. Another guy we were there was like, "You guys brought beer?" I'm like, "Yeah, these are celebration beer." Like,
Yeah.
we fucking made it. We were up there for about a good 50 minutes. We drank beers. 2 beers after a fucking 4-hour hike. Yeah, you're fucked up. But no, they were like, "Why the fuck did you guys bring beer?" They were.
They're-
A
I know
buddy
some
of mine
people
told me that it's a 40-minute hike. A 40-minute hike. It was a 4-hour hike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even bring water. My brother
Oh,
brought extra water, so thank God for him.
And sandwiches. You gotta take a sandwich.
Yeah, you got to bring sandwiches.
PB and J's.
See, I always do tuna.
Fuck,
That's a bad idea. See, this is why I'm not a ladies' man.
Gross.
What is the hottest
tuna.
part on it? Like, what's the hottest muscle a man can work out? You can't work out a dick, just so you know, just in case you
Oh,
were.
what?
Okay, cool.
I've tried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've tried.
probably.
That's not a thing.
I did fucking 25-inch curls or inch.
I don't know.
25-pound curls.
What's if a guy's gonna go to a gym and he's like, "Look, I'm gonna work out one muscle for the ladies." They always say curls for the girls, but what is the one muscle part where girls? And
That-
I would say like
Deadass.
back muscles or your chest muscles.
What?
what was the first one?
Back or chest?
Oh, thank God!
Thank God you got big of both. you
Yeah.
fucking stout bastard.
Thank God! I thought she was gonna say butt, and I was about to kill myself
So
on camera.
let me ask you this: what do you think guys look at most?
Boobs?
No, that's not a muscle. That you're just
Oh,
born
I'm sorry.
with
I
it.
don't know.
Huh?
Well, I would say that it's usually butt and boobs, unfortunately.
No, I think most guys look at thighs or ass.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? They actually did a survey, and they said a lot of guys focus on girls' collarbones.
Weird.
Yeah, they said a lot of guys focus on like girls' collarbones, so shirts that show off their collarbones were
So
hotter than.
you can have a nice collarbone shirt, but you can still have thick thighs.
Yeah, but that's not what they focus on first. Again,
No.
this is just a survey that was taken in like.
I want to
Harvard or
see that
something.
survey.
Yeah. Also, I think a lot of guys wouldn't want to sound like perverts and be like, "Yeah, I'm checking out a girl's butt."
Yeah, I'm looking at her tits, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So I was just wondering. Okay, so
I'm gonna go with thighs. Most guys look at girls' thighs.
see, I bet you that it's their waist.
Thighs for the guys,
Thighs for the guys. That's
curls for the girls.
Which is weird because what would you use with your curl muscle? Anyway, so
Oh, I have ideas.
so you don't know the perfect date.
No.
Okay, so what would be the picture you would want to see on a guy's Tinderoni that would like make you more likely to look at their Tinder profile more?
Yep.
What would you want to see them doing at the top of a mountain?
Anything natural. If it's like some pose with like your pulling up your shirt to show your ab muscles, anything that's like posed,
What?
it's
what
got to be
ab
like a natural. Like someone took a picture of you. It's not a selfie.
Okay. Yeah, like that in the background. Yeah, boys got it. So you're talking like if me and it's like if there was one like you'd be okay, but you
Yeah.
don't want one like
No. Yeah, definitely not. Something natural.
I mean you didn't have to say definitely not. You could have been like I could take either or. I'll take that last one.
Oh
It's
my God.
whatever.
All right, so you want one that's a natural picture. We got
So let me ask you this, okay? How important is height to women?
Ooh.
For me personally, not important at all.
How tall are you?
5'4",
How? Okay, how tall is Wood?
5'9".
Okay.
Yeah, so he's taller.
So he's just
He's
yeah.
taller. He's taller.
If I wear heels, then we're about the same height. So
And that doesn't bother you though?
no, not at all.
Okay.
Does that bother him? Do you know?
Not that I know of. I don't
Ask him
think so.
straight up.
Yeah, does he ever be like, "Oh, hey, can you wear your 3-inch heels instead of your 4?"
Yeah, look at him. Where's he at right now?
I don't
He's in
know.
the back, probably showing off his
Ask,
abs.
ask him. Say straight up. If I wear my biggest stilettos, is that gonna bother you?
So I don't feel like he would,
Mm-mm.
but I also don't
No,
think that's the kind of person
no,
he would.
No, you don't know him.
Would that bother you?
I think
I'm
height is
almost
a bigger
6
deal
feet.
for
It
guys.
would bother me.
Would it bother you?
It would. I'm almost 6 feet. It would bother me. Not to the point where like I'd feel offended. I just don't think I'd be like, "Fuck, man." I wouldn't feel like I have that dominance.
All right, our camera died again. Hold on, let me.
Oh, good. Does that mean I'm over? I'm done.
If you want to.
Well, it's been good, man. Have a.
Oh,
All right, we're gonna go like. Oh, actually, you know what though? That shows less of my double chin. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah,
That's actually a pretty good
that's
angle.
a pretty good view.
Hold on, let me flex. Oh my god, I can't flex because I'm. All right, that's good to know. Like I said, you're kind of starting up your Tenderoni again.
Yeah.
It kind of started up. I was watching you during your thing, and it was quite impressive. That's something obviously a lot of guys want to learn. They want to know what they're going to put in their Tenderoni.
So I put 3 things in my tenderoni. Okay. 1, height. So for some reason, bitches want you to put their height, right? And when I say bitches, I don't mean like you're a bitch. I just mean like females. I mean that in a good Christian way. 2, for some fucking reason, they want to know what you do for a living, right?
Okay.
Which is where I kind of excel a little bit. You know, like my height, I'm like, oh, what do you do? We'll go back up.
Yeah.
And then the third thing is they want to know, what is the third thing? No, it's how tall you are, what you do. Oh, and if you have kids or not. So here's the level, right?
A height thing, I don't understand.
Yeah,
but
they're like, how tall are you? I'm like, what do you do for a living? How many kids do you have? So on that level, I'm a solid 7, 8.
Okay. That's a
7, 9. Yeah.
And
And you know, dudes can fuck 2 points up, 2 points down. So I can fucking 9'9" to a fucking 5'9".
then girls just anywhere.
Yeah, girls are anywhere. If you have Vaheen, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, final question before we let this go. When, if ever, do girls want a dick pic? Ever? Is that ever a thing?
So I do cute dick pics though. I put bow ties on mine. I put my dick in a fucking hot dog bun one time, and I did a chili dog pic.
I know goddamn well that's not a joke, and that's
It's
what
not a
bothers
joke.
me.
It's a true story. She wanted it, so I did it.
she won. Well, if she wanted it.
Is there ever a time when a girl like you?
Time.
Hold on. Is there ever a time when a girl like you was like, "Man, I wish this guy would have sent me a dick
Here's
pic"?
my thing. So you're
Never. Oh, look at her face.
No,
Hold on.
look.
Hold on, let her talk.
You are an attractive female, right? If somebody sent you a dick pic with their dick in a hot dog bun, would you be opposed to it, or would you be like, "That's neat"?
In a hot dog bun? Yeah, no.
I knew that would be the answer.
Well, I mean,
so when is there ever a time where you're like, man, I hope they send me a dick pic, or are you just sitting there going like, if they send me a dick pic, it'll be okay?
Well, it'd be
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I've seen
It depends.
penises,
If
and
it's
they're
one
disgusting.
more than one is called penile. What's a good
you're having
penile
a good
pic?
conversation.
Hold on,
What?
hold on. Let her answer first. Go ahead, answer first, and then we'll answer you what a perfect dick pic would look like.
If you're like jiving with someone and the conversation's good, then I think a pic would be fine. Well, you got to talk about it first. You can't just like surprise it and just be like, "Here you go."
All right.
Gotcha. So it very much has to be talked with, and even if it's talked to, it's just fine.
Yeah.
It's okay because I've seen penises and I don't want one either.
You've never seen a veiny masterpiece where you're like, yeah.
Oh,
No,
I can see it.
girl, I've seen all the penises and they've never ever. You know what? We have our kids in here. We should probably stop.
I know.
Anyway, thank you so much for your insight. It's very nice to know what your thinking is. And so thank you so much for being on our podcast. You're our first, I would count as our first actual person.
And we had Bacardi.
Remember, we had Bacardi spiced, so 6.2, 6.1.5.
And we had some
Hammer Spring gin. So thanks, girl, for being on our podcast. I absolutely love you and I adore you in all fashion. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And
welcome.
we'll be on in a couple more weeks, guys, to post again. And if you have any other questions, let us know. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.